So I have half the door installed at the moment. I have the outside jamb over there. What I've done is I set it in and realized that the door wanted to sit against the corner. It wasn't going in enough, so I gave it some space. We had plenty of width on this door, and I brought it out the 1/2 inch with a laser level. I shot my laser from the furthest point out, which was the bottom, because it's slipping again. And I actually sanded that down a little bit before I put that on there, but shot my laser up, leveled it out, put my door in, tacked it on the, slid my door in like this, pushed it all against my level shims, made sure it was on the floor, and I tacked it 1, 1, 2. Then I slowly, carefully opened it while holding pressure on this. You don't want to lose pressure on that because this slips out, as you can see, and it tries to rip this hinge off the door. So then I put a bunch of tacks in up here to hold this high end from ripping out. So now that I had the door held structurally, the hinges aren't going to fall. Now this is already shimmed. We know this is level. So what you do from there is you close the door. Whoops, hold on. And you throw your level. Close your door. Throw your level on. Make sure she's level. Right? Once it's level, you want to give it a tack. Alright? And once she's tacked in, there, then you want to check your reveal. Make sure that your reveal is the same all the way around, and you can tack this edge. And then once you've got all that just tacked with your trim from moving on the outer edge here, which actually I forgot to do, but anyway. Then you can fill in your spaces with shims and make sure that you're not tacking inside this fin, you're tacking over here, because that 3-piece mold has to slip in this whole groove. Once you're done shimming out your door. Now, every shim I install, before I put a nail in it, I come over here and I check to see, and I'm making sure that my jamb isn't moving at all. So you never want to just stuff shims in there and bulge your jamb. You want to keep your jamb straight, which means your shim barely has to just barely sit in there like a glove without manipulating this left or right. And once you can get that, I put a tack on this end, and then I'll hold this jamb towards this wall, because you don't want to push the jamb in too much and make this trim do this. You want to keep it square. So I'm holding this. Well, that should already be nailed, but I forgot to do it. But anyway, and sometimes you can look in between and see the wall by the light. Anyway, don't really matter. 1,000 ways to skin a cat. So make sure you don't push your jamb in. And now I'm ready to put my 3-piece mold in. There we are. This kind of got in the way. Oh yeah. I put this over here because this piece is all messed up. So it's the only downfall of getting the $128 doors. They're all put together, but you're gonna have some carpentry to do because they're not put together in the ways that you'd like them to be. They usually have nails poking out, they're broken all over, they're not put, it's just so much different. All right, so this side is doing well. And this side needs to be cut down because I forgot to tell you, I had to drop this side down to get it level once I put my level on top. So I do have to cut this back, which means I'm just gonna take it to the table here. So we're cutting that side. Oh shoot, sorry. That's better, hopefully. I wish I could just set my chop saw up, but I can't. So what I'll do, I'll just take a blade off of this. No, needed about 3/8 of an inch, to be honest. I'll go get a measurement real quick and make sure we're in. .78 9/16. Really wish I could set this up with my chop saw. If I had some help, I probably could, but I don't know. I guess I just wanted to start working. I could do it by myself too, but I'd rather do the install and play around. I guess it's just been getting exhausted with this job, really. Hey, it was trying to tell me the whole time. I just kept on going. Generally happens when I'm showing people how to do stuff. Even on the site, when I'm training a rookie, like every single time I mess up. But that's okay. It's just the good Lord humbling me, that's all. That wood's nice and dry. I like to use that right there for immediate emergency situations. It's 30-second grab, but a lot of this dry wood will tap right up on me quick. So, just to make sure gives it quite a bit of evenness. So what in the hell is going on with this? Yeah, this is gonna have to be tacked in all together. They got like, I forget what they're called, biscuits or whatever on each corner. And they're pretty well smoked. So we're gonna have to fix that. All right, I'm gonna grab this frame. Hopefully she'll stay there the whole time. Oh, buddy. Okay. I had a feeling that was gonna hit. Yep. So you see, I'm just gonna leave this. This is the stuff that I'm talking about. It was short on the bottom because they put that way too high, right? And thank God that it ended up being that I had to cut up higher because my jam would have been short. I basically cut the rest of the trim to that inside jam where it was so high. And it, you know, it was the same. Where I needed to cut was right where it ended up landing. So right now, I just gotta cut that out. So that it doesn't hit my shim. Basically like an extra ear in there. And before I go too crazy, let me just get the rest of this out. All right, we're nice and clean. So now I'm gonna slip into this jam. Hopefully without too much weight there. And also we have to remember this. When it came, we didn't realize it, but the jam is smoked. Now, thank God I got to paint and caulk and all that happy stuff. However, it's still a headache. And it's kind of irritating, right? Also, because Home Depot told me the wrong measurements, now I have a gap that I'm gonna have to tape and caulk, or tape and mud. So, hey, good thing it's just primer on the walls. Anyway, back to work here. This is so loose. I need to get this tight. Let's get it tacked together. Let's get it just tacked together here. Oh, come on. Let's just start with the top. Yeah, see, and it's too high also. This reveal is way off. And it came like that. It literally came all whacked off, so. Hey, it is what it is. Can't do nothing about it. So, let's just make sure that we're still level on the other side. Thought that looked off. Okay, so now we're just making sure we're square and level. is I bring my 6 foot out for the longer transfers. This is sitting really nice. Oh yeah, she's sitting really nice. Okay. Now, I'm gonna do the same thing here because I forgot to. But we already know this is level. Oh, stop it. Oh, stop it. Of course, we have a couple of blowouts there. It's just my luck. I'm used to it. And I got a lot of mudding to do after this. I had a feeling I was going to end up mudding the tops, redoing them. And of course I hoped that it wouldn't have to, but gotta pull that out without making a big mess. Beautiful. Vice grips. Say there's a nail there. You want to grab it and roll. Use that nice roll of your vice grips. And if you don't want to hurt this board, you take another board and you roll into that instead of rolling into your trim, because that will put pressure on it and create a dent right there. But you can use a second board to stop that. Okay. So, that door is in. Now, I'm going to be painting and mudding and all that, so I'm not going to put my doorknobs on yet. The hinges are going to be, one thing. I'll have to tape them off, but that's okay. Sometimes I even take the whole things, take it off completely, but I can also tape them, and it'll be much nicer when I guess it'll be a little easier on us if I just tape them off with tape. So that is my door install. Of course, just like any project, there's always going to be problems everywhere, here and there. Like this came, I don't know why there's purple there, but it chipped off. And there's purple behind the white. But it's in and ready to be used. So, ready for paint. So once I get all my mud done, above the doors, fix the door over there, that little hole, caulk all my gaps and cracks, all that happiness, then we'll get some paint in. But I have 3 more doors to do, and these ones will end up creating more problems with the trim width and all that. So I think I'm going to start with the one deep. That way I'm not walking through all these doors all the time with all these tools, because I don't want to hit them. So I'll mitigate how many times I have to walk through while they're up. And I'll do that door, then this door, then this door. Maybe this door first. this door because this will have to go in. I don't want to hit that trim. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll catch you at the next one. Man Squanto out.